This video, we really going to talk about if she really loves you, which many of you guys already know the truth. See, today, once your financial stability changes, her behavior will change. And in other words, if you lose your job, you will lose her too. Let's get into it.
We just saw a video of a woman that left her husband because he lost his job, or her fiance because he lost his job. She left him the same day. She got a cardboard box with her shit in it by the boogie out.
Immediately
He talking about,
packing up.
where's the ring? She's not wearing it no more. She said, you go find it.
No, and that's really sad because a lot of people would think like, oh, if your husband loses their job or whatever, what do you do during that time? Well, duh, you work together and figure out together. You'd be like, all right,
So my husband ended up losing his job.
Uh-oh.
He came home and he told me. I'm like, okay, cool. All right. So a month went by and he looked for me to pay the bills. Who paying what bills? So I was going to consider it if he gave me the money back for paying the bills. And he told me no. He felt like he shouldn't have to do that. What do you mean? When I told you, as a man, I expect you to provide. Under no circumstances will I ever touch bills as
She's speaking like she fine as hell.
long as I got a husband. None. If you can hear.
He probably happy you don't know.
I'm sure he missed me.
Ah,
A headache? That would be a headache for me.
If you are a girlfriend and your boyfriend just lost his job, do not be surprised if he starts acting in this way. I've seen this happen so many times, and the outcome is always the same. We need to understand that men have everything to prove to the world. For them to be respected amongst other men, they need to have a title. They need to have something. Versus us as women, we have nothing to prove to the world because our body literally is magic. Just by being, we give off a signal status. Men know this, by the way. Now that we know that men have everything to prove to the world, this is what goes on in their head whenever they lose their job and they can't seem to find something better, or they started a business and it's not doing well. I don't know, whatever the case may be, but it has to do with money and them losing it. You happen to be the girlfriend or the person that he's seeing / dating. Don't be surprised if he's very hot and cold. Don't be surprised if he flakes on you. Don't be surprised if he stops paying attention to you. Don't be surprised if he ghosts you. Take this as your sign to end the relationship. It is not worth staying.
Over 50% of women said that they would leave their man if he lost his job. This says more than half of women say they would consider leaving a relationship if their partner lost his job. And, I gotta say it, this should not be shocking to any man, who has actually been paying attention. And, this is kind of like a double-edged sword because you have to understand, this is something you have to understand as a man and this is both that women will never ever admit to you, and also as a man, you just simply have to understand. A lot of these women come online and they say, oh, it's so bad that a man would think that he's only here or valued for his utility. Bro, that's code for you are actually valued for only what you can bring to the table. That's life as a man.
exactly. That is the reality. Too many of them their attraction and commitment is tied directly into your job status. So when you lose your job, it will tell you what your relationship was built on the whole time. Was it built on character values or was it built on monetary values?
And another thing, you cannot, and it doesn't matter how much you want to, you cannot build a kingdom with someone who wants attention from the village fam.
I don't hang around just anyone. No. Because energy is currency. I only want people around me that are going to make me better, richer, healthier, or just more elite in any sort of way.
Do this to look more luxurious. It starts with your posture. Stand up straight. Next is what you wear. Cream, white, and black should be your go-tos. Prioritize small bags because you're effortless. Keep accessories simple and dainty. In public, the only person who should hear your conversation is the person you're talking to. You're welcome.
Ladies, listen, do not ever loan a man money. Do not ever give a man money. And definitely do not ever pay for anything for a man that he should be paying for himself. Don't even offer him money. Even if he didn't ask you, don't even offer him money if you see he really going through something.
Think about it. Chef Black RD come online, land in her bed, telling you what women should do for money. The delusion on these women.
Never go in your wallet to give that man
Is that
any money.
one?
It's not about being mean or harsh. It's about making sure that you are protecting yourself, because there are men out here who will test you. They will come to you and ask you for money to see if you're willing to give it to them. It's not that they don't have any other resources available. It's they're trying to test to see if you can become one of their new resources. A man who has the mindset of being a provider, I don't care if he's rich or poor, he will never come to you for money, and he definitely will never accept it from you.
Some women have a hard time asking men for money. They're like, what do I say? How do I say it? There's a lot of ways you could say it, but my personal favorite, is to simply say, can I have X amount of money? Nope. Can I have $5,000?
Nope. That is very true.
That's me to the T. And every man who's ever dated me knows. I'm not beating around I'm not, oh, my bills are due. I'm stressed out.
Yeah, every man you've dated, you've done that. And that's why you're single right now. Because you think money is some kind of trust test. It's not about providing for her. And like I always say, provision today is not about what it used to be. It used to be about food and keeping a roof over your head. Now provision is about getting her nails and shit done. All that insecure shit.
You could be rest assured, you and all that cheating, and you lose that job. Later, sweetie.
Yes, when men lose their jobs, their wives leave them, not because they lost their jobs, not because they can't bring the finances anymore. They leave them because when they don't do the domestic work, it makes it clear that they never appreciated what the wife did. Like, if you're told your whole...
The domestic work is mowing the lawn, too. Are you going to do that? You going to get the oil out of the driveway? Nah, shut the hell up.
Marriage, like, look, you do more of the house stuff, but I bring in more money. I work longer hours. That's why I don't pull my weight. You think, okay, well, that's kind of true, so I guess I'll do more of the house stuff. Once that no longer becomes true, the facade is gone, and you get to see the marriage for what it really is, not an equal partnership, but that the man always looked down on the housework and what you provided and isn't going to contribute to it.
Let's say your husband lost his job. Would you leave him or would you hold him down?
How long is he out of his job?
Is there a trial period? Does he get a month?
You mean 2 seconds?
You said 2 seconds.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
So if your husband lost his job, you would
leave him.
Leave him instantly.
Yes.
Why?
Because that's your job, sir.
Like, you expect him to go and get another one quick, basically.
Yeah. Okay. I shouldn't even hear about you getting your job.
She said, "Don't even tell."
So after one day,
okay,
that's
so
it. I think that's wrong. I think you should hold your man down.
Yeah.
If you lose money, you need to hold your man down because he's been holding you down.
Everybody's different. Me personally, absolutely the not.
Oh no. Women are made to relax.
No,
and that's it.
I wouldn't sign up for that because at the end of the day, we still talking about the real world. If life happens to me, you won't help me. But if life happens to you, I'm still supposed to do the same thing because I'm a man.
It's a double standard. If y'all had kids, would you still leave him?
For rich or for poor? Are you
So then
serious?
don't get married if it's in the
Men
house.
don't care about that. So why should you?
Earners have always had to settle for people beneath them. And when men did it, it was supposed to be a man's role. Now that women fought for equality, fought for freedom, fought to be able to get out here and work, you don't want to do what comes along with being a higher earner. You still want traditional relationship, and you want your husband to keep up with your earning power when you didn't pick him based upon his earning power. Then you penalize him. And then men see this and they're like, this is why men don't deal with women in your age range. They don't get married.
At all.
Because you talk about respect, and none of this is about respect. It's about your income.
How long does a man have to not work before that woman leaves him? Basically, what we're trying to
2
do
minutes.
is utilize the ideology of this question, or the, I guess, hidden meaning of this question in terms of a man's security with his relationship. You know what I'm saying? Does he have the security of his relationship if he loses his job? And if so, how long does that security last?
Realistically, if we're living together and you have no income to contribute to our finances, our household, whatever, and I have to carry that burden on my back, I can probably do that for a year until I say...
That's a lie. She said a year. There is no woman on this earth that will sit around and let a man not work for a year. You got 2 days.
Okay, it's been a year. You haven't done anything, or you haven't been doing anything to get back up on your feet. You've spent a lot of time feeling sorry for yourself. And this is me just adding in, because I can't really imagine that after a year you haven't got back on your feet.
This is a unforgivable economy. People get fired and laid off every goddamn day. And that's not by that man's decision because he was, being late to work or irresponsible. It's by the hand of another man that says, nah, I'm done. We don't need him. And then what? Because of the hand of another man that has now stripped his finances, the hand of his wife is now lost.
No woman is going to wait that long, like that woman just said, a year. That's crazy. Because, see, money issues in a relationship is real, man. And it's about, can you pay these bills? The ones they create, not the ones that just basic keep roof and food in you, the ones they create. And this is not even an argument of how long they'll last or how long they'll put up with a man with no money, bringing in no money. That's not even an argument. Don't even listen. You shouldn't even ask the woman that question. Okay? The bottom line is she's gone, and she'll probably give you a week or two to find another job, and that's it. And I'm not mad at her. That's what she's all about. But you need to understand that. Okay? Love is based on money. They're going to be singing that Janet Jackson song to you. What have you done for me lately? So there's no such thing as a ride or die chick. It doesn't exist anymore. There's only a ride, but as soon as the money die, I'm gone. All right, you guys, that's it for this video. Until the next one, the truth will set you free.